Alright, welcome back to Rimworld. So, this is going to be Empire 2 Electric Boogaloo. So, I feel like my previous Empire series, I was really not paying too much attention that I could have been to the Empire mod. Um, since I put up like 5 colonies, I kind of just ignored it, really. So this time, I'm going to try to use the Empire mod as much as possible, ideally, but we'll see what happens, because it's kind of hard to do when the mod takes place pretty much exclusively outside of your base, so yeah. So just like the last time, I'm going to be doing in episode 0, which is what this is, to sort of talk about what mods are in the mod pack. Now, I haven't removed any mods, I've only added mods. So if you want to break down, watch episode 0 of the previous series, and then I'll tell you all the mods that I'm not going to talk about in this video. So I have a list here of the mods I added. So first of all, Mod Manager. It's just much better for managing your mods than the base game, because the base game one's kind of crap. Next is the Vanilla Furniture Expanded Power Module. Where are you, you son of a bitch? I think it's down here somewhere. There it is. So, this was created during the previous series, so I would have used it, but it adds stuff to the map. So you kind of need to run this from the start, so that's why I didn't add it mid-series last time. Next is Alpha Animals. This is the only animal mod I installed. I probably should have installed a few more, but that's 85 new animals. That's pretty good. And the reason why I did this is so if I want to tithe an animal colony, it'll be more interesting. I won't get like bears, deer, and shit. I'll get like, I don't even remember what the fuck Alpha Animals adds. I've played with so many animal mods in the past that they all just kind of blend together. Next one, Animals Logic. In fact, it looks like my list is actually in the order of what I roughly installed them, so Animal Logic just makes managing animals better. I did this because Alpha Animals is a thing, and I do intend to tithe an animal settlement, just because I want to see what kind of horrible monstrosities it'll give me. Next is Better Infestations, because I hate the vanilla infestations. I have made that very clear every single time they happen. And it also is especially annoying because the previous series ended because an infestation bugged out or some shit and just started attacking my colony. Even though it was on the very edge of the map. Like, what the fuck was that bullshit? Alright. Blueprints. This mod is for copying and pasting buildings, essentially. Well, I don't know how much I'll actually use it. Yeah, I'll probably use it here and then. Most just to copy, just to copy bedrooms, so I don't have to keep remaking them over and over again. Next up, Colony Manager. This mod just allows you to automate the tasks in your colony, like woodcutting, hunting, clearing any trees from wind turbines. It also allows you to set orders for your farm animals. So, like, chickens breed really fucking quickly. So you'll want to be able to give them a little chop when they get in, like, too numerous. So this mod is good for that. The Don't Block Door mod. This mod, I don't remember exactly, but I know that at least one or maybe even 2 times in the previous series, something was left in a doorway and it fucked me. So I ain't making that mistake a second time. So that's what the Don't Block Door mod is for. Doves Break mod. It makes so that in order for certain mental breaks to trigger, they have to be below the threshold that they can trigger, and they also have to have a major break threshold. So no more is somebody going to stab someone over like 10 little things. If they're going to stab someone to death, they're going to need a sufficient reason, because like eating without a table is not a fucking reason to stab someone. And then, oh, actually, another mod that I actually need to scroll back up for and to show is humanoid alien races. And this mod is just a core mod. It does nothing on its own. It just makes so that other mods work, which we'll be getting into pretty soon, because in my notes on what mods I've added, and my description of it is, yeah. Let's see here. Next mod on the list is Hospitality. So this mod is just an alternate source of income, and also it allows you to recruit more people easier, because you can recruit from the people who've come to visit your colony, if they like you enough and like enough your colonists enough. And like I said, it's just an extra source of income. So yeah. Let's see. People can change. So this mod, it makes colonists just a lot more interesting. Colonists can gain up to 4 traits. So if they have like 2 traits, then they can go up to 4. They can lose traits, and traits with multiple degrees could change. So this makes so that the biggest example of this is the optimist trait. If a colonist stays really happy for a long time, they will gain the optimist trait, making them just more happy all the time. So this is just a nice mod. Just makes sense, you know. All right, next up, prison labor. Yes, we are getting into probably war crime territory with this mod pack. Let's be honest. So, this mod just does what it says on the tin. It makes so that you can force your prisoners to work. Now, I don't know how often I'll actually be doing this, because the Empire mod has a system where you can send prisoners to your colonies to give those colonies more workers. So it'll really just depend on if I need the prisoners at my base, or if I want to send them to my colonies to get more money. And then the next mod is, well, it's not a mod, it's a lot of mods. It's a fuck ton of races. That's what I wrote in my notes. And then for my description of the mod, I wrote fuck ton of races backwards. So yeah, I'll just go through it real quickly. Avali, Avian, Barkies, Lupanios race, Farran race, Lapelli race, Moro Rim, Altmer, Moro Rim Balsmer. And then this is factions for those people. The Nihal, which is like these guys from Stellaris. Yabbles, Space Gremlins, Orazians, that mod shouldn't be in here. Yeah, mod shouldn't be in here. Yeah, so I just added so I just looked up race in the on Steam Workshop, and I grabbed every single mod that looked decent. Let's see here. One of the mods that I passed by during this list, the Birds of the Bees. I intend to castrate and neuter every single prisoner that comes my way. War crimes! They're fun. They're fun for everybody, except for the people being war crimed on. Is that mod on this list? I don't know. Rimatomics next, because it's a great source of power. Although I want to try out the vanilla power expansion, see how that works. So I might not be going into Rimatomics, we'll see. Although, Rimatomics does add the ability to make nukes. And I'll get into my goal for this campaign a bit later. Also, did I install this mod? Did I? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, so there's another mod I was planning to install. It's the Reasonable Components mod, but for some reason it's not installed? I'm gonna check to make sure I actually have it, to make sure I have it, and download it. I do have it downloaded. I'm just gonna copy and paste the name, just to make sure I'm not fucking spelling it wrong. Oh, there we go. I apparently was just spelling it wrong because I'm fucking stupid. Alright, there we go. The Reasonable Components mod. One of the big gripes I had with the previous series was advanced components. Me and my homies all hate advanced components because you need too fucking many of them and they take too fucking long to produce. This mod fixes that, as it makes it so that you can make components in bulk, and also they're just made, I think, in general faster. It doesn't change the cost of the components, which I like. I have no problem with how much the components costed. It was just how fucking long they took to make. So yeah, there we go. That's all the new mods, and unfortunately I'm going to have to restart the game. So now I'm going to go into what my starting scenario is going to be. So this is going to be a bit more of a roleplay series, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I show you my character that I'm going to be playing with. Since I'm only playing with one character this time, I will get more characters eventually, but one character is what I'm starting with. It's a modified version of the Rich Explorer start, where I actually don't remember exactly what I did. So we'll find out together because this is a few days ago when I made this. So yeah. It also might be broken because I think I made this before I installed all the mods. I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, you can see that Rimworld takes forever to load. Hell, it even is frozen. Rimworld doesn't like existing with mods. Or at least doesn't like existing while loading at the same time. Yes, this is gonna come up and it's gonna yell at you for things. Honestly, just ignore it. Doesn't matter. Alright, so new colony. Empire 2 Electric Boogaloo. So, I decided that in this series, I want to start as sort of like a vassal of the Empire. And then once my power grows as I'm getting vassals of my own, I'm going to turn on the Empire and kill them. Not only that, I'm also going to take the entire planet for myself and my faction. So, what I've decided to do is I decided to make it so that I start with the transport pod tech and I start with chem fuel. That way I can pay my taxes to the Empire, since I'm a loyal vassal for now. So that's like the first thing that is going to be a more roleplay thing. Let's start on rough for now. Yeah, let's start on rough. I might switch it up to a higher difficulty later. So let's turn the planet size down to tiny. Let's turn this into let's make the seed war crimes, because let's be honest, I'm gonna be neutering all my prisoners except for maybe the human prisoners. They might get away, but we'll see. So there's a shit ton of factions now. Yeah, as it turns out, race mods give you a lot of factions. It's kind of annoying, actually, which kind of makes where I can and can't build a bit less ideal. So I kind of like the idea of chilling near my, it's chilling near the Empire, since I'm going to be a vassal of them. Also, that will save on my resources to send over there. I actually kind of like this area over here. It gives me a coastline. It gives me like good defensiveness. Oh, but then again, I might be too close. The Cathedral of Mara. Fucking elves. Oh, they're already hostile, so I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'll just fucking chill right next to them. I don't give a shit. Although, right here, I might struggle to find good places to colonize. Well, no, because since I'm starting with transport pods, actually, all my taxes are going to get here in half a day, I believe. Yeah, so that's not going to matter then. Yeah, let's colonize right here then. I don't care about the fucking Cathedral of Mara. They can go suck my magnum dong. So I'm going to be preparing carefully, and I'm going to be using Mr. Victor here. Victor is a psychopath, xenophobe, and greedy. He was an angry student, and then in his adulthood he became an art student. So he is not very... let's get rid of this character. He's not a very physical person, as you can see. He much prefers to use his mind, and basically this guy is not going to be doing much outside of, like, art, medical, social, intellectual. So, the reason why I made him a psychopath, xenophobe, and greedy is that I want to make it so that any filthy non-humans are slaves, and any humans, they're humans. They're good. Humans are good people. But not filthy Xenos, no. We enslave the Xenos, send the Xenos to our work camps. We will have the humans be of the upper class. The humans are the best people. So, yep, he has like no relation. Oh, apparently no, he does have a relation. Apparently he has a son or some shit. What the fuck is this shit? I don't know what the hell this is. You know what? Let's just fucking destroy this shit because I don't know what it is. It confuses me and it scares me. Yeah, so this is what I'm starting with. I decided to use the point limits. Actually, I still have a lot of points remaining, apparently. When I last did this, I was at 0 points, or at least as close to as I could get. So I'm not going to touch that because when I made this character, it was correct. It was all good. So, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the game. Victor can't do mining, unfortunately, but that's whatever. So yeah, let's take a look at our starting map, and then I'll sort of just describe like what I'm considering. There's not going to be any gameplay in this video because I want to do. Oh, I don't like the fact that I just heard like a noise. All right, let's unpause just so Victor lands, and there's an Empire mod update. Add animals as equipment for pawns in the military menu. Well, well, well. You know, I'm loving where the Empire mod is going, and I can't wait to. Well, I know exactly where I'm building. You know, I absolutely know exactly where I'm building. I'm building right the fuck where I landed. There's a nice big open. Like, there's a nice big open area with 2 choke points. So I just wall this off here, and then make a kill box in this area. The enemies can't go around because it's deep water, deep ocean water at that. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna have to mine through this mountain at some points. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's actually kind of awkward. I'll have to probably send Victor over there with a gun just to mine that out. Because Victor can't actually mine, so it's kind of awkward. Yeah, no, like, I mean, that's easy. Like, I put like a farm, like, somewhere in the middle, like, just, you know. Alright, well. I'll join you in the next video then. I was not expecting to be like, yeah, instantly that's where I'm going to settle. If you want the mod pack, it's going to be in the description. A link to the Discord, the Empire mod Discord, which is going to be the main mod I'm using, is also in the description. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. I'm going to be, in between videos, planning what I want my base to look like, since I would prefer not to just have my base just, like, casually be expanding, like, out of, like, one central point like I did last time. Because that was just kind of bad. But I'll see you next time.